So they go inside of here. I said it for I said it for 12. What I said it for 12:40 is 12:38 right now. So we close for the line. It's chilling first.
Shalom,
Shalom.
first and foremost, we're going to start by facing the east, giving infinite honors and praise to you.
Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua, Hashem, Harakadash.
Double honors to the elders and apostles, bring those on the rule and peace and blessings to the hopeful and faithful elect across the four corners, living and preaching His truth to the best of their ability and sincerity. Shalom.
Shalom.
As you know, a lot of shit going on. We're just coming out the Passover a couple days ago. Still work to be done, man. We're still at the bottom of the heathen. We're still in slavery. Right? There's still prophecies that have to be fulfilled. Okay, so until then, we got to continue on what we're doing. Got to continue suffering, continue being long suffering, continue being patient. Man. Right?
The book of Psalms, chapter 22 and verse 1. To the chief musician, a song of David, my power, why hast thou forsaken me?
So that's what we asking every day. Why? Because that's what it feels like sometimes, man. Sometimes it feels like the Lord is forsaken. All right, when certain things aren't happening when you want them to happen, shit ain't going your way. All right, as a nation, shit isn't going our way. In our personal lives, shit ain't going our way, man. All right, we catch hell on all levels. Keep reading.
Why art thou so far from helping me?
All right, and it feels like the Lord is far from helping us, but he tells us he's right there. All right, he's the one putting you in a situation where you need to ask him for help. Lamentation 2 and 15.
Let me read that again. It says, why art thou so far from helping me?
All right, why are thou so far from helping us? When are you going to come back? That's basically what he's asking, man. When are you going to deliver us out of the hands of our enemies? When are you going to take us out of slavery, take us out of these situations? You got to wake up 6 o'clock in the morning to go serve slavery, man. You stop. You're fucked. Right? Yeah. Right, that's how you know you're a slave. Try to go a week without working your job, man, and watch what happens. Watch how you fall behind on your bills. You lose your house. You lose your car. You're going to lose your woman by extension, man. If you're dealing with a woman, you're going to lose your family, right? Because you're in slavery. You read?
It says, and far from the words of my roaring.
Like the words of my roaring, those roaring prayers, man. You read?
It says, verse 2, O my power, I cry in the daytime, but thou hearest me not, and in the night season, and am not silent.
Right, we're crying continually, like we're praying without ceasing. Right, sometimes it feels like the Lord ain't coming fast. It feels like the Lord ain't coming fast enough. Like, but hey, he say he on his own time clock. Man. We on a very tight schedule, and he says our salvation is coming nearer than what we believe.
Tell you, man, give a little rest.
Right?
The Lord wants you to night and day. How long? He wants you to complain. He tells you. He commands you to complain. Sighing and crying is complaining. All right.
Yeah. Verse 3. But thou art holy, O thou that inhabitest the praises of Yahshua. Our fathers. It's Psalm 22 and 4.
You can read it, but just not. You got to holler.
All right.
The reason why we saying a lot of we got the fucking police trying to put their little presence right here on, so we got to be wise as serpents and harmless as doves.
Go ahead, bro. It's Psalm 22 and 4. Oh, our fathers trusted in thee; they trusted, and thou didst deliver them.
Right? Our fathers trusted in thee; they trusted, and thou delivered them. That's Hebrews the 11th chapter. All the examples you need of how many times the Lord gonna come through. So it ain't gonna be any different. Right? When Jacob's trouble pop off, when Esau come down with that great wrath, it ain't gonna be any different. When the hour of temptation come, it ain't gonna be any different. Right? The Lord dealing with you, you're gonna make it out. He's standing on His word. Right? It's His name He's standing on. Right? You read?
It says, they cried unto thee, and were delivered.
Right? They cried and were delivered. Right? They prayed and were delivered. The same thing is gonna happen if you praying in sincerity. Right? You got faith that the Lord gonna deliver you. He gonna deliver you, man. Right? It's point blank period. It's that simple. You read?
Yep. It says, they cried unto thee and were delivered. They trusted in thee and were not confounded.
You read?
But I am a worm and no man, a reproach of men and despised of the people.
Right? We're despised of people. We're worms, and we got no defense, man. Right now, we have no defense. Right? If Esau wanted to come with that great wrath right now, you would have to operate off faith, man. Right? We don't have no military. We ain't got the funds, right, to fight Esau in any form of carnal fashion, man. That's our defense right there. Faith. Right? We got to hope the Lord comes and fight for us, man. Because we have left in our own devices, we're going to get fucked over.
Like we always say, man, we got an army. It's your how about you? That army, that's our own defense right there.
You gotta believe.
You gotta believe it. Yeah, you gotta believe. First, believe it. Real quick, it's a precept. It's Numbers 14 and verse 18. The Lord is long suffering and of great mercy, forgiving iniquity and transgression, and by no means clearing the guilty, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation.
Right, so that's the same reason Esau is the same. We all operate under the same system, man. You visiting iniquity from your forefathers because you were your forefathers. Right? The slaveries, the captivities we got to go into.
You are your forefathers.
God, are your forefathers. Right? All these slaveries and captivities you got to go through. This is consequences, man. This is what consequences feel like, man. You say that in the book of Daniel, I'm gonna put the basis of men over you, right? So that it makes be known that he rules in the kingdom of men. Right? It's all about displaying the Lord's power.
Yep. It's all at the time. Psalm 22 and verse 7. It's like verse 7. All they that see me.
Yeah.
It's Psalm 22 and 7. All they that see me laugh me to scorn.
Like all they that see us, man, all the heathens, all our enemies, like the 2/3 included, they laugh us to scorn. Right? Esau tries to laugh us to scorn, man, but he ain't laughing no more. He's realizing the severity of the situation, man. He's realizing that the Lord got his eye on him. Right? The eyes of the Lord are upon the simple kingdom, man. You read?
They shoot out the lip, they shake the head, saying, he trusted on the Lord that he would deliver him, let him deliver him, seeing he delighted in him.
Right? Same thing they was telling you, how shot they telling us when he was on that cross. Oh, let the Lord deliver you, man. Let him take you off that cross. You say you the son of the living power, huh? Why you bring the angels down here, man? All right, now read yours, Doc. Let me take you to it.
This is Lamentations, 2nd chapter, 15th verse. All that pass by clap their hands at thee. They hiss and wag their head at the daughter of Jerusalem.
Because right now the nation of Israel is a mockery, if we're being honest, man. The 2/3 make us look bad, man. We're just seen as the nation of just niggas, hoodlums, right, animals, brute beasts. Right? Because the majority of people are brute beasts, man. You read?
Saying, is this the city that men call the perfection of beauty, the joy of the whole earth?
Right? And that's what they say. How could this be the chosen people right here, man? And then his Lord states, look at it. Right? These people are a joke to me. You read? God.
All thine enemies have opened their mouth against thee. They hiss and gnash the teeth.
Right? Everybody listed in Psalm the 83rd chapter, they hiss and gnash the teeth. Right? He started to push that image out there, and we're mocked by all nations, man. Right? You be having a fucking Moabite doing commercials and blackface and shit like that. You start talking shit down. You can see it on that pride on their countenance when you walking by, man. That they think they're better than you, man. You reading?
They say, we have swallowed her up. Certainly, this is the day that we looked for.
Right? The day that they have looked for, because they know at one point in time in history we were ruling over them. Right? King David's time, the Dark Ages, man, we were ruling over the whole known world. Right? King Solomon's time, man. Right? They know those two witnesses that tormented the earth. Slavery was revenge for what we did to them, man. You read?
Certainly, this is the day that we looked for. We have found. We have seen it.
Right? We have found and have seen it, man. And they ain't wrong. They did swallow us up, man. But that's only because the Lord allowed them to. Right? They think it's of their own strength, or their own volition, their own willpower that they overcame us. When it's really just consequences for going against Yahweh Shem Shai. You read, man.
Yahweh have done that which he have divided.
Right? Which he has divided. Okay. Right? The Lord devised us to be taken down by the basis of all men. He did this to humiliate us, man. Right? Humiliate, humble. It's one and the same, man. He had to put the basis of all men on you, over you, so you would know your place. Okay, because Jake gets beside himself, like else be going into, but Jake get a position to rule, he get comfortable, he get complacent, the way he's letting the enemy in, he's letting this person in, he's doing whatever the fuck he want to do. He forget that the Lord gave him the power that he has.
I got one. I'll
bring it out. Bring it out.
dive right into it. It says, it's Wisdom of Solomon 5 from the top, verse 1. It says, then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the, and we're standing in great boldness right here on the highways and the hedges, man. Okay? Telling you Edomites, okay? Giving you your judgment, okay? According to the Bible, and you 2/3 and all other heathens, man. All right? Thus said the Bible, we standing in great boldness. We don't care how you feel, okay? We're not sparing anybody, man. All right? When Jake say anybody can get it, yeah. But this backs it up right here. It says, before the face of such as have afflicted him, who's afflicted us? Esau, evil. All right?
And you 2/3.
And you 2/3, man. Shit, you 2/3 have become more of a deadly beast than Esau, Edom, man. Okay? You come against your own people. Someone that look just like you, man. You afflicted us. All right? And made no account of his labors. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear. Okay? When you see Yahweh shot coming with that with his wrath, okay, and giving the men the power to stand up in these days, man, trouble with terrible fear. Esau trouble with terrible fear right now because we're coming against this old system, okay, through this word. All right? He knows he has a short time right now, okay? Get this new world order off the ground and running right now because men of the Lord have woken up, okay? According to Ezekiel 37 chapter. All right? It says, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they look for. All right? They're going to be amazed at the strength of our salvation because they don't expect us to make it up out of here, man. Expect us to be in a lower state, man. Okay? Coming to crying for you.
And they don't believe that this is the end, man. Like, I mean, outside of the elect, man, you people don't believe that this is the end, man. Like we say it all the time, right? You just look around and look at the average so-called Israelite, and y'all got the look of this place gonna go on for another 40, 50 years, written all over. Okay? You would know that end times it can fit you in the ass, right? And that's the problem with you people. So that's why it's gonna be so far for what you look for, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna happen upon a sudden. And you motherfuckers gonna still be in oblivion land, man. You got it?
Right, bro. It's like we got the big building. Esau built another big high tower where he's projected to have it what it is, 2023 or 2024 built with the bank. Okay. He's putting up high glass, okay, putting a balcony from one end.
Yeah, he basically turn it a building that's already in existence. Basically turning it into a condo. It was a Chase bank. Yeah. It was a Chase Tower. It was all office space and all that type of shit. Now it's pretty much condo. You know?
Like,
yeah. And that doesn't sound like somebody that thinks that they're in the last days. All right? These people are building high rises, man. With balconies on the motherfucker. That's basically what the brother put out there to you, man. So what did that tell you? That's everything about 40, 50. It probably 100. They probably take another 100 years going around this bitch, man. Esau don't think this bitch go in, man. But if you low level Edomites, man, you at least y'all know that this bitch, y'all the ones that's bringing this bitch to it.
Yep.
You know, go ahead, bro.
Real quick, backing it up. This Psalms 49 verse 11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever.
And there we go, man. Think that this place is gonna continue forever. But the sad part about it, that's getting to you 2/3 too. 2/3 of you Israelites believe that this man's house, not your house, because of Stockholm syndrome, you think this is your house. Okay? But you think Esau's house is gonna continue forever, man. That's the reason why y'all are so captivated by it, so deceived by it. All right, go ahead.
And it says, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names.
Yeah, man, that's what you do. You feel America is just not named after a white man. All right. You live in both of the names African American. There's two different so-called white people that you people are going around naming yourselves after, right? Okay. And you're prepared to be an African American forever. You're gonna teach your children's children that they're African Americans. That shit gotta come to a stop. This African American shit must be destroyed, man. And that's what we're out here to do. Build the Bible, build your whole while y'all was right? All of that shit comes from you thinking that this man's house is gonna continue forever, right? You think he's gonna rule forever. So you condition your children to be slaves, to be cool, to be symbols, to be sellouts, to do whatever it takes to make it in society, man. Because this is the only hope. All right? That's how the curses jump from generation to generation. Go ahead, bro.
Back you up. So Jeremiah 2:11. Hath the nation changed their gods, which are no gods? But my people have changed their glory for that which doth not profit.
Yeah, man, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Everybody doing what they're supposed to do except for y'all, man. The Moabites, they worship Buddha, right?
Yeah.
And obviously it's working for them, right? They on top of unique so-called Negroes.
Right.
You know, the Abrahams worship Allah. Ham worship the animal,
Snakes
the spirit of the elements and all that. And he's always so-called Negroes, right? You know? So you go and seek their God. You go and seek their ways, man. Because you want to be like them. You don't have an identity of your own because it was stripped away from your ass, man. Because when the Lord had you on top, you gave it back to him. Lord, we good. We don't want that. I want to be like Esau. You know, I want to be at the bottom. I'm comfortable being at the bottom. You know, I like being subject to payments. I like not having control over my household. I like not having custody of my own kids. Power over my own children. I like that. That's basically what you so-called Negroes are instilling into the next generation. And last time I checked, those curses are getting worse and worse and worse.
Lord, they fucked up out of it.
Yeah, those curses are getting worse and worse, man. So when are y'all gonna snap out of it? The question is, the answer is you're not. That's why the Lord is gonna have to destroy this place, right? I said, why should I speak to you anymore, right? Go ahead.
Jeremiah 2:12, it says, be astonished, O ye heavens, at this, and be horribly afraid. Be ye very desolate, saith the Lord.
Right, man. Be ye afraid. And in heaven is a who? It's talking about you rulers, man. Beginning with Eden, if you are defeated by the elite. But it's talking about all these people that exercise authority over the children of Israel, man. What it say the Lord gonna do to the ass in heaven?
It says, O ye heavens, at this.
So ye heavens are ye rulers. Okay? Go ahead.
And be horribly afraid, be ye very desolate, saith the Lord.
So we as ambassadors of Yahweh are coming to tell you, including 2/3, you better be very, very afraid, man. But this shit ain't gonna last forever. Why the Lord tell you to be afraid, man? Because he's gonna put an end to it. It's like a clock ticking. It's like and the alarm is going on, man. Shit, we hit the snooze. The Lord basically hit the snooze. You know, after the alarm go off, you know, you hit the snooze button. It come on like 5 minutes after. You know, you niggas is man. We hitting a snooze, but the alarm went off already, man. So the grace coming in, the Lord hitting the snooze button. That's the mercy. I'm trying to give y'all time. You know, I ain't gonna keep wording this shit, man. You know, they put it off to the Lord. But guess what? The thing is, the 2/3 are already set to walk the death back. All right, so that mercy is set for the hopeful elect. You got some hopeful elect that's gonna wait. That's gonna take up to the last hour before they wake up, man. To the last fucking hour, man. Yeah. ahead.
It says, for my people have committed two evil. They have forsaken me, the fountain of living water, and hewed them out cisterns, broken cisterns that can hold no water.
Okay. Turn back on the Lord, right? Your only way, your only power, right? And you sought out another, man. Those broken cisterns. That's seeking the American way. That's seeking the westernized way. That's being Hellenized. That's being heathenized. Whether you're in the UK or the USA or anywhere else on the earth, man. Okay? Those are those broken cisterns that y'all have hewn out for yourself. And that's the reason why you continuously be at the bottom. You're teaching your children to be slaves. You're teaching your children inferiority complex. They're going to teach their children inferiority complex. And on and on. If they even survive, that's if the Lord allowed this place to go on and Esau didn't wipe you off the face of everybody. See, that's what y'all don't understand, man. We need y'all about y'all trying to come back. This devil plans on wiping you motherfuckers out. He's about to bring the earth's population down to 500. He wants to do that. 500 fucking million. That's 6.5 billion people. This damn devil plans on massacring, man. Y'all should be moving and praying that Yahweh shall come back and stop this man. The Lord don't want to take out a third of the motherfuckers.
He wants to be like the Most High, so he wants to be better than Most High. Like, look, you said 1/3. All right, I want all of them. Short of them. I'm kill more.
The Lord's like, because if you kill all those people, Esau, who gonna build up my children's kingdom? We need some hard labor, man. We need laborers in our kingdom. Okay, so we built your kingdom. You're gonna build ours. You ain't gonna take the cheap way out and just get obliterated all over. Now, America, yeah, you out there, man. So we got millions upon millions of Edomites in throughout Europe, man. That are gonna make it. Main prime example. Give me ships and torches like that, guys. This is a prime example, man. Europe is gonna be spared throughout the Third World War. Preferably Spain.
I got a quick precept if I may.
Go ahead.
This is 1 Peter 5 and verse 8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour.
Beautiful, brother. That's all we're doing, man. We're being sober, meaning we're focused, we're watching. All right? We're not walking around waving, staggering, being drunken. Drunken means to be deceived. Okay? So we're walking that straight narrow, we're teaching the truth. Right? We're rightfully dividing this word so that we can't be deceived, so that we can be stable. Right? Does it say the stability of our time? Okay, so we're in the times where we need this wisdom and knowledge, man. This is what's keeping us planted. This was keeping us grounded. This was keeping us from going out making foolish mistakes that we can't erase, that we can't take back. Oh, I made a mistake. Well, let me go take it out of it. It's too late. This is what keeps us from making dumb decisions like that, man. Okay? Go ahead.
Book of Isaiah, chapter 6, start at verse 8. Who are these that flies in clouds and as the doves to their windows?
Now, this is in the kingdom. You know, you have all kind of activity going on in the kingdom of heaven, man. Especially when in the beginning of it. This gonna be, it's like this the earth that this the same ground we're standing on. It's gonna still be the same ground. This you still the birds that are chirping are gonna still be chirping, breathing the same air when Yahweh is standing on the ground. That's how close we are to the kingdom, man. The same animals walking around are gonna be breathing the same air, still on this planet. That's how close we are to this, man. So what mindset are we supposed to be in, man? Focus. More so than we ever were, man. Okay? The closer you get to the end, the more what? Serious you're supposed to get. Because now it's gonna get real. You at the hour of temptation. This is the point I've been prepping you for, son. This is what I've been building y'all up for. This is what it's all been about. That's right. I've been on your ass building you up for this moment. All that fasting you've been doing, you might have to go a day or two without something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, you just fast for 4, 5 seconds. You just fast for a week, so that's nothing. So the Lord got you spiritually, mentally, psychologically ready for this shit. Okay? He done already conditioned the spirit. So we're gonna see a lot of death going on. So when a lot of death happens, we're not gonna fucking freak out and panic. If I never read this or was never foretold about this, given some type of knowledge or foresight about this, and just walked out of my house and just the world became this fucking place all of corpse, that would freak any motherfucking human being out. So the Lord conditioned his people. That's why Yahweh came and died. Instead of came in and just saving us, he had to come and set the tone first. He had to condition us into the same mindset that he was in. Okay? He wasn't able to be deceived by the devil. So our job is to get built up to the point so we can't be deceived by the devil. Because we're gonna get that visitation just like he did. Certain select brothers gonna get that visitation just like Yahweh did. He gonna come at you with how you do it out.
Yeah.
They're gonna try to slide you in this up, get you to sell out, like they try to do Big Brother.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Hey, back held up about Yahweh setting that tone. So the same thing back in Mark 13 chapter. The Son of Man is a man taking a far journey. Okay, that far journey was catching pure fucking hell, man. Okay, he set the tone. He said, then he said, who left his house to his little brothers, man. We are those little brothers, call us friends, man. Okay, so he set the tone for us to follow behind him, man. All right, back in held up, this Isaiah.
Like literally one verse. Like it just says, like, you know, it says John 16:1. Yahweh shall speak. It says, these things have I spoken unto you, that ye should not be offended.
So that's why we won't stay beautiful, brother. So the Lord told us about these things ahead of time. So when they happen, we won't feel like the Lord forsook it or forsake forsook. Okay? Go ahead, bro.
Yep. It's Isaiah 16 verse 9. Surely the isles shall wait for thee.
Okay? This is in the kingdom. Okay, why are the isles waiting? Because you got Israelites out there in the isles, man. The Caribbean, the West Indies, all the way down Central and South America. They're not going to be destroyed. America is going to be, the USA is going to be destroyed, man. The Lord is going to spare Central and South America and the Caribbean islands, man. And you go in the Bible, it's spoken of in the scriptures. Read it again.
Nah, it's Isaiah 16 verse 9.
Where are all the isles located in the world, man? Where the Israelites reside? In the Caribbean.
Yeah.
In the West Indies, man. Come on, man. That's the only place that consists of islands, but you're gonna find these people that happen to be waiting for the Lord. It says the isles shall what?
Shall wait for me.
Okay, those are Israelites, right? That's in the Caribbean, Central South America, right over here in this Western Hemisphere, right? That's gonna be waiting for the Lord, which shows and proves that those parts of the world is not gonna be destroyed by thermonuclear fire, because you're still gonna have Israelites there waiting for the Lord. Read.
Yep. Back you up, elder. It's Isaiah 11:11. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people.
And that's right, man. And then after the Lord come back, guess what? This is when you heathen. This after he destroy all of these kingdoms and superpower. That's when you heathens at this particular point are going to be commanded to bring all of the sons and daughters of Jerusalem back into the land of Israel, right? And you're going to be coming from different parts of the world where you were scattered. When the Lord come on them chariots, he coming to get the 144,000 first and foremost, man. You know?
Yeah.
And he's going to also get Israel. I'm not saying he's only going to get the 144,000. Because come on, you'll be foolish to say that the 144,000 is only in America, man. The 144,000 is scattered. We're scattered. The 1/3 of Israel is scattered. So wherever that hopeful elect is at, that's where those chariots are going to be at. Here the book of Matthew, with that 24th chapter says, wherever the carcass is, there shall the eagles be gathered, man. So the chariots are going to come get you, whether you're under the 44,000 or the 1/3. It just all depends on if you're in the 1/3 classification. It depends on if you're in the area of direct line of fire, man. Like if you happen to be of the elect and not of the necessarily 144, the Lord still gonna be in you because you're on a direct line of fire. But if you like in Central South America and you just so happen not of the 144,000, it's not really necessary for you to get beamed up in an instant like it as far as right before the earthquake for Revelation 11 chapter 6, before those nuclear missiles hit. Why are we gonna have to be saved in the twinkling of an eye? Because America's gonna be destroyed in the twinkling of an eye. The Lord is gonna have to move instantly. This place is gonna be destroyed instantly, bro. Soon as that fucking thing make contact with this world, either the Lord gonna have to get you in an instant, or you're a dead man. Period. So all of the world isn't gonna be under attack like this, contrary to popular belief. You got places in Central South America, you got places in Africa, you got places in the Middle East, places in Asia that's not gonna get hit by missiles. Like what is that fucking with them Aborigines and all that shit, man. The South Pacific, Australia, all that shit. All that shit gonna still be waiting for us to go and dominate, man. And multiple parts of Europe. Think about that. Why would the Lord wipe Europe off the rest of the planet? That's why all the Edomites hit. The brother reading about he still got the more about Spain, which is going to prove that Spain is going to survive the Third World War. Go ahead. Spain not going to survive as a sovereign power. Don't get it twisted. But I'm talking about the land and the people are going to still, the actual land, modern day Spain, and the people that's in it are going to still be present. Okay? Now I ain't going to be talking about, we're Spain, we got a military outbreak. Nah, the Lord coming to take all that down. Okay? But the actual Spanish or Spaniards in the land of Spain is going to still be present. All right, bro. Thank you. All right.
And it says, which shall be left from Assyria, and from Egypt, and from Pathros, and from Cush, and from Elam. Yeah, I read that, but there was part I want to make about that the last little bit. Okay. All right. It says that from Pathros, and from Cush, and from Elam, and from Shinar, and from Hamath, and from the islands of the sea.
From the isles of the sea. That's right, brother. And what sea? The Atlantic Ocean. Okay? Beyond the Atlantic Ocean is what? 12 tribes of Israel, man. Like, preferably the northern kingdom when you get down to that region. Well, you got, with the exception of Haiti and Jamaica. But outside of them, you pretty much got the northern kingdom. Right? Puerto Rico, Cuba, Honduras, not Honduras, Cuba, Dominican Republic. You know what I'm saying? You got it.
Isaiah 60 verse 9, it says, surely the isles shall wait for me, and the ships of Tarshish first, to bring thy...
And the what?
And the ships of Tarshish first.
What is Tarshish? I can Spain. So the Lord is going to command the Spaniards to bring Israelites back into the land of Israel. Just imagine, let me put y'all into that mindset, man. Just imagine you got an Israelite news reporter. Shalom, Yashala. Call hello, Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Wahara Kakodash. Got a beautiful day today. It's gonna be a beautiful. We are showing you live footage from one of the chariots of Israel. As you can see, excuse me, the Russia. Whatever he gonna have some old great kingdom, man. Big tall buff motherfucker. Deep ass buff. As you can see, we have our slaves. These are our captives in Spain. As you can see, they are rounding up all of the children of Israel and getting ready to deport them back into the land of Israel. Now, the Russian, would you like to give your account on this? He reckon come in. Yeah, yeah, man, big brother, your whole shot. We're gonna be speaking that fluent Hebrew. I'm just kind of putting y'all, man, having some vision, man. You see what I'm saying? That's what's gonna be. That's gonna be a day in the life of the kingdom, man. You know what I'm saying? Then they're gonna show a picture of Jerusalem. Gonna show you how it shot sitting on the throne, dripped in gold. You know, one of the I can go over and interview your house shot. Your house shot, what's up? Because it's our world, man. It's gonna be our fucking world, man. Yes. Yes, we're gonna glory the same way y'all glory in our destruction. We're gonna glory in yours. Yes. Yes, your whole shot. You know, we're gonna be making fun of you Edomite newscasters, anchors, and all type of shit. I can remember this. Huh?
I was saying, you telling y'all.
Oh yeah. So, yeah, man. Y'all shot gonna be like, well, you know, shit, whatever y'all want to do. You know, all I know, they got 2 minutes because I'm getting hungry and we got some more. You know, that's gonna be a day in the life of the king and the king. You know, and then you're gonna have an era where they hold up thing in Spain. Then we're gonna move to other places like Britain, if Britain is spared. Places like Portugal, all right. Places like what else they got out there? France. You know, throughout different parts of Europe, man. And all that shit is gonna be, I don't want to say televised to make it sound Americanized, but it's gonna be shown to the world. Obviously, we're gonna have some type of technology to where the world, the entire planet, is gonna be able to witness it at the same time, which goes to show that this technology comes from Yahweh Yahweh. Because he already possessed something in the kingdom that's everybody gonna be able to see it. It says that every eye shall see. So how can, if some coming from this direction and somebody's on this part of the planet, how the fuck they can see it unless you got some type of network that display it for every fucking body? You know? So the whole world gonna see everything that happens with Israel. As he take down all those nations, and she gonna be on them holograms. I just say holograms. You know? It's gonna be flashed in your face that we are the gods. Just like y'all flashed that Sandra Bogier picture and image in our fucking face. Day in, day out. From fucking preschool to 12th grade to through college. Through young adulthood, man. Through the midlife crisis. Just nothing but that motherfucking Edomite image, man. Well, we're gonna reverse that in the kingdom. You're gonna see nothing but images of talking about this Negro with big stands, big afros, big beards down to their stomach. You know? Go ahead,
God, no. It's Isaiah 60 and verse 9. It says, their silver and their gold with them. Let me read that again. Isaiah 60 and verse 9. Surely the isles shall wait for me, and the ships of Tarshish burst, to bring thy sons from afar.
And the what?
To bring thy sons from far.
So you Spaniards, the Bible is speaking about y'all. You're going to be commanded to give up the children of Israel. That's going to be a beautiful day. The Lord is not going to ask. Because matter of fact, give me, you hold us up? Yeah. Give me Isaiah 14 and start at verse 2. But it says that that people shall take them and bring them and shall possess them there for slaves.
This is Isaiah 14, chapter 2.
See, you heathens are going to bring out our children, because, you know, Lord willing, we have the 144,000. We're going to be sitting on side of your house. But not all Israel is going to get their position, but all Israel is going to be blessed. It's called a hierarchy, just like Esau has a hierarchy, man. It's a reason why the men of the Lord is catching the most hell right now, because they're going to be the most blessed tomorrow. Okay, it's a reason you lower level Israelites are prospering. You 2/3 are prospering from just being animals out here. Because in the kingdom, you're gonna still rule over these heathens, but you're gonna still be at the bottom end of the hierarchy. But you're gonna still be in rulership. All of Israel eventually is gonna be saved. All of Israel is gonna rule over their enemies, man, from the top to the bottom. Okay, but it is gonna be level. All right, and it's going to be ordered. And the brotherhood, the house of David, is going to be at the top of the order. That's only right. That's only right, man. Okay, so we're going to, Lord willing, we can remain and stay faithful and truthful for doing. We gonna get that spot. You sit on top of Big Brother. Big Brother gonna be way up there.
Way up
He gonna be like way up.
You like way on way on there.
Y'all gonna be head and shoulders over all out there, man. You know, but nevertheless, we when you see him, you see us. Okay? You gotta go through us to get to him. Get to him. You know how good that shit gonna feel? Somebody walk up, you just walk, hey. That shit gonna feel so good. I know I can do that shit.
Step right in. Step straight front. Get out.
Hey, man.
What kind of mindset you gotta be in, man?
Right?
This is Isaiah 14, chapter 2nd verse.
And this is what's gonna happen to you Spaniards or to the ships of Tarshish when y'all bring our sons and daughters back into the land of Israel, man. This is what's gonna happen to you Spaniards, man. All right, because remember, the Spanish enslaved our people as well. Why do you think the Latinos and Latinos, the Latinos, why do you think they speak Spanish? Like the Puerto Ricans, the so-called Mexicans. Why do they speak Spanish? Because the Spaniards from Spain came over here, raped, robbed, and murdered the people, and beat their culture and their language into the native people over here, man. Okay? So you're not Spaniards, man. The Spaniards conquered you, enslaved your people, and beat Spanish into you. Okay? That's why you speak Spanish. Same thing for you Negroes. That's why you speak English, man. Because the English came, enslaved your ass, stripped you of your culture, stripped you of your language, stripped you of your power, stripped you of all of your riches and resources, and beat his inside of you, man. And beat his language inside of your ass, man.
What's your name, boy?
That's right. That's why you speak, you Negroes, you Southern Kings, speak English. And so on and so forth to the rest of the 12 tribes. Go ahead.
And the people shall take them and bring them to their place.
So, you're going to bring the Israelites, right, to Israel. But what's going to happen to them? Read.
And the house of Yasharallah shall possess them in the land of Yahweh for servants.
So, when you heathens bring us, deliver us back into Israel, after the one you heard me call Jesus Christ returns and set a decree to all of you governments to let his people go, man, we're going to enslave you. The Lord he's gonna order you heathens to return his people, man. That's gonna be a whole era in the kingdom. Remember they had an era on this side bringing you fucking Amalekites into Israel. Remember that shit back in the 60s?
Oh yeah.
From 48 to like 1967, man. Yep. They had this big thing flying you so-called Jewish people back into Israel, man. Get motherfuckers all out of Ethiopia, flying them back into Israel. It was this big campaign going on. It was a big thing in the world back at that time. Well, that's going to be a big thing, but this time, the real Israelites are going to be being returned back there. But before that happens, which proves that we're going to be dwelling in all these different lands, Lord over y'all, prove that Israelites going to be dwelling in Tarshish or Spain, because the kingdom got to get built up. Why the fuck would the Lord bring us out of these different lands back to Israel right after they've been born? So what the fuck you think we're gonna be dwelling at? Why these slaves are being continual employed, cleaning up their land? We're not gonna be dwelling in that land. Why they say it's gonna be so stinking that man to stop up the doors of a passenger, man. Somebody that's passing through. So you know goddamn well we're not gonna be dwelling in that land until it's cleansed. And we're gonna cleanse it on the backs of you heathens, man.
That's right, huh?
Yeah, okay. Work. Oh, you got some work now. Work. Oh man. Hey man, I'm telling you, in the kingdom, there will not be no unemployed rate, man. I'm telling you. Ain't no such thing. The unemployed rate is such a
we got plenty of work.
Everybody working this.
We gonna get this work.
Go get this work, man. That's right. Go ahead, bro.
and handmaids, and they
Slaves.
shall take them captives,
Slaves and concubines, right?
whose captives they were,
Okay.
and they shall
Did not the
rule.
Spanish, right? Or shift of Tarsus, which is Spain.
Yep.
Did not the Spanish enslave the Israelites? I just broke that down earlier. That's why you got some of the 12 tribes speaking Spanish, as if it's their own. You so-called Negroes speak English as if it's your own. And then you don't even speak English the right way. You niggas speak Ebonics and proud of the shit. You know what I'm saying? And proud of it. Proud to be ignorant, man. Proud to sound ignorant. Go ahead, huh?
And they shall rule over their oppressors. That's it.
There you go. So you're gonna bring us back. You're gonna bring our children back to Israel, but you're gonna come and when we're gonna have big old Israelite kings and angels gonna be flagging your little ships and your planes. Come on, land right here. Okay, let the Israelites off first. Okay, pilot, all of you Edomites, come on, shit. Put the chains on. Yeah, you know the routine.
Put you up right there.
Do I need to come in there and get you? Oh, okay.
I know where you at.
We can do it either way. We can do it all the way.
I want to do it all the way.
Don't make me chase you.
Because see, according to the scriptures, they're going to be commanded. The Lord is going to be like, bring my children back or else. It would be best, look, if you either you're going to return my children back to me, the consequences are going to be far worse. Don't America do that same thing to these wicked nations? That's what Yahushua is going to be. He's going to bully you nations, man. We're going to bully you nations. Don't America bully you nations? We want this done by this time or else.
Do it. Yep.
Yeah. How many times have America played like somebody's ally just to go through and fuck over their people, they native people? Y'all been playing that game, man. So when it comes, when the ball come around, don't act brand new, man. That's all I'm saying.
Take
Keep
the
that
lick.
same energy.
Right, bro. Take the lick.
You know? Go ahead, bro.
Yep. It says, latter part,
Yeah, that was it.
latter part of Isaiah 69, it says, to bring thy sons from far, their silver and their gold with them.
From far, man. So all of the stuff that y'all stole from us, man, going back into the dark ages, to the Renaissance period, when y'all first started enslaving us, taking, like, we had king. Matter of fact, the richest fucking king, the richest man to ever live, was our fucking king, Mansa Musa.
Yep.
To this day. So my thing is, that should tell y'all who had the fucking power back in those, before the Renaissance period. Common sense, if you go off of, if Mansa Musa was the richest man to ever live, I'm talking about even in modern time, that should let y'all know that we were the rulers. We were the fucking elites of the old world. And he was in West Africa, in Mali.
Yeah.
So that tells you Mali was the central business district of the world at that time. Common fucking sense tells you that wherever the money at, that's where the fucking power is, man.
Chief place of
Ain't shit changed. Fuck, he had all that goddamn wealth. Power come with that. He had that wealth because he had power, man. But you think these so-called white people gonna tell you Negroes that? I don't think so. Okay? They want you Negroes to be thinking about George Washington. People that enslaved your ancestors, man. Christopher Columbus. They didn't like niggas. Abraham Lincoln. He didn't like no fucking niggas. You know? Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, last little bit. It says, their silver and their gold with them unto the name of the Lord thy power and to the Holy One of Israel.
So everything you stole from the children of Israel, Esau, you gotta bring it back. According to the Bible, man. We gonna get that about you. Let me get that out to you. No? Right on, let me get that.
You know, they gonna be saying it in the Lasha Wonga doctrine. Let me get it out. And you're gonna understand. You're gonna understand.
Get it out to red boy.
You feel what we're saying?
Hey, K man, let me get that.
It says, unto the name of the Lord thy power and to the Holy One of Israel, because he hath glorified thee.
Right, the Lord is going to glorify his people. Did not the Lord glorify Esau on the left-hand side? This bitch been getting glory for 500 fucking years, man. We looking at this bitch fly. Me and these brothers be outside looking for chariots and got to watch this bitch fly in the air in his technology and his airplane dropping chemicals on top of us.
Seeing it fly on top, we just come right down.
You know what kind of psychological and spiritual torture that is, man? Being that you are open, being that your mind been open, your eyes been open, your mind has been open. That's even worse than somebody that mind hasn't been open, man. Because you niggas don't know. You don't know what's going on. Go ahead.
I can read this all day.
Yeah, go a little bit more.
Yeah, come. It's Isaiah 60 and verse 10. Like verse 10. It says, and the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls.
See, what did we just say? That's why I say keep going.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
And the sons of the heathen. The strangers are talking about the heathens, you other nations outside of the nation of Israel. Okay? Just like our sons built up your kingdom, you're gonna build up our walls. But our walls gonna be made out of solid stone, precious jewels. But guess what? You gotta go mine that shit. Before you even build it, you gotta go find that shit.
It'll take a while.
And guess what? You gotta go in the ground and go get that.
Beat the plowshare.
And guess what? We're gonna be right there. Oh, you need to know where it's at? Oh, it's right there. Beat your what?
Beat your plowshare and put it in the corner hooks.
Dig. Get ready for work. What you say? Dig. Now.
And you ain't shake the same way. They was getting with
not only are y'all gonna build our kingdom, but y'all are gonna go and get the resources. Oh, manual labor, man. You wanna go mine that gold. You wanna go mine them motherfucking stones, man. Straight up. We got time. We ain't in no hurry. We in the kingdom. Bro, we got time. We ain't in no hurry.
Let not find one of your possessions.
Hey, it ain't no breaks in the game. Ain't no taking no break.
We got time, but you can't take your time.
We taking breaks, but you not. Ain't that how he's on the going his own, on his phone, keep his feet up.
Keep his feet up.
Keep his feet up.
You gotta just stand on that game.
You know you for just doing this, bro.
Hey,
he gonna call the nigga.
Yeah.
Hey, Charlie boy. What is Mr. Leroy doing? Tell him to get to work.
Yeah.
Charlie boy. He know me how to look it down that brother.
Yeah. Like hopping bop. They a real hopping bop.
I ain't nice like boss.
You nigga put a show on.
Boss looking through the blinds the whole time.
Yeah. That's a good boy. Yeah, good boy. Come on back up here, boy.
Right. Bring it on. Huh?
It's Isaiah 16 verse 10. And the sons of the strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee.
So y'all are gonna be our servants. Give me that word minister right now.
I just see it.
See, because you gotta break that down, because when you Americanize, you assume that minister is talking about on some friendly shit, on some nice shit. Well, let's see what the scripture got to say about this.
All right. That word ministers in the Blue Letter Bible in the Hebrew is H8334. Let it play. Shout out. No, that Hebrew. God.
That's why they lips so goddamn big, man. With all that, we supposed to be talking like this.
Right.
That's our natural language, man.
Right, bro.
Hey, big nostrils, big lips.
Big lips. Yep.
Hebrew, you got to have, you gotta have these Israelite features, man. To speak that shit. All right.
Like they blow that shofar. You gotta have the lips to blow that shofar.
Right.
Like that, man. You saw they blow that ball like this.
Little small, slim, thin lips here.
Leather straps on his face.
Yeah, man.
Thin leather straps.
All right,
Yeah, bro.
that word minister. All right, zadat. H8334. It says minister, serve, servant.
Okay. Say it again.
Servant.
All right, read it again, dog. Who's the one reading the scripture?
I
I need another brother to get it.
I
get it
right.
All right, it's Isaiah 60 and verse 10. All right, Isaiah 60 and 10. And the sons of strangers shall build up their walls,
Okay.
and their kingdoms shall minister unto thee.
Not their kingdom.
Their
what?
kings.
And their kings. So that means the elites of you heathens are gonna be our what?
Servants.
Keep going.
Yep. And it says, to serve, okay, to wait on, a servitor.
Wait on what? Orders.
That's what you're gonna be doing.
What to be told to do.
Come on.
Ain't that what you so-called Negroes in America doing? You're waiting for the white man to tell you niggas what to do, man. That's what about 98% of you Negroes your life consists of. Waiting on orders, man. Waiting on fucking orders, man. All right. So we're gonna be the one dictate orders to Europe to begin with the Rockefellers, Rothschild, Group Ones, the elite Edomite families, and we're gonna work our way all the way down to the least of you, man. The same way you broke our structure down, man. Back in the Renaissance period. Okay, well that same ball gonna come wrong. Okay, but we're gonna win this time. All right, go ahead, bro.
It says 2 words. It says service, gonna provide service for us, okay? And it says worshiper.
Worship. Basically, we're gonna be gods to you, man. Meaning you're gonna have to bow down. Give me Revelation 3 and 9, dog.
Come on. It's Revelations 3.
You're gonna have to bow down, man. Even the one it's the book of the prophet. Yeah. Same chapter. How far away from
I think it's a little
farther down. Bring it out.
It's Isaiah 3rd chapter 9th verse. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan.
So here's the synagogue of Satan is talking about the chief house of Esau.
Which
All right,
say,
you're Amalekites, so-called white people that going by the identity as Jewish. Ashkenazis, Sephardic, all of you people, man. You are the house of Amalek. Okay? You're the ones going around saying that you are Jews. But the scripture says what? About the chief house of Satan?
which say they are Jews and are not.
But you are not. So the group of people that are going around claiming to be Jewish, according to the Bible, they're not. Right? But what?
But do lie.
They're telling a lie, man. That's how they rule the world. That's how they got all your international banks. That's how they got all the currency, by lying and deceiving you people, man. These people aren't Jews.
Behold,
Go ahead.
behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet.
So the people claiming to be Jewish are going to be forced to come and bow down and worship at our feet, man. The real children of Israel.
All right, bro.
Okay? You so-called white people wish you were Jews, man. You ain't got a tribe of Judah bone in your body, man. All right?
Right?
What they say, E1, B1A, he ain't got
Yeah,
a drop of it in your soul, man. We're like Apostle I said, we don't get all off to that violence and all that BS like that. So yeah, the E1, B1A shit, they trying to say that's the Israelite gene pool or some shit like that. But yeah, we ain't no geneticists, we're prophets. So we're gonna stick to prophets.
It said in the book of Titus not to give out to those genealogy.
Yeah, vain genealogy. Endless genealogy.
Sign.
Bring it out.
Latter part of Revelations 3 and 9, last part. And to know that I have loved thee. That's it.
So y'all gonna know, and y'all gonna be commanded to come and bow down and worship at our feet. Keep going on about what their kings are gonna do. Because it says the chief house of Satan. That's talking about the Illuminati. That's the elite. Period. Go ahead, bro.
It's Isaiah 60 and 14. It said, the sons also of them that afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee, and all they that despise thee shall bow themselves down at the soles of thy feet, and they shall call thee the city of the Lord, the Zion of the Holy One of Israel.
So that's why it says worship. When that brother brought that word out. So
Right.
you're the chief of Esau, the chief of Edom, or the chief of Moab, the chief of Ammon, all right, the chief of Ishmael, the chief of Elam, all right, the chief of all of you nations out there, man, are gonna be commanded to come and bow the fuck down. If the Amalekites gonna have to do it, how much more the rest of you still gonna have to do it? It's just gonna begin with the Amalekites. I'm gonna work our way all the way down. Just like y'all started with Judah and worked y'all way all the way down to 12 tribes, man. That's the same way we're gonna do with the fucking stuff. You cockroaches out there. Go ahead.
That's right, bro. Oh, I got it's the one right here. This Isaiah 49, verse 22 and 23.
That's what I was looking
All right. It says, "Thus saith the Lord power, behold, I will lift up my hand to the Gentiles and set up my standard to thy people, and they shall bring thy sons in their arms."
All right, these are heathens delivering our children to us.
Yep. "And thy daughters."
Why? They're gonna be in fear while they're doing it. When Yahweh shall come back, that's gonna and the way he's gonna destroy these militaries, that's gonna strike unmeasurable levels of fear in these fucking heathens,
gonna
man.
be tight, yo.
They're gonna be, oh, get him out of here! We're sorry. Have mercy on us. They're gonna be trying to deliver all. You're gonna be trying to get all the little Negroes out of your
Take
country.
them back a little bit.
You're gonna see the Lord Himself in the middle of Jerusalem, big old tall black.
Instead of candlestick.
Yeah, all that gold on, just standing up there, you know, and all of you heathens, beginning with the so-called white people, Chinese people, all of you other nations. He's going to be displayed before the world, going to be forced to come down and bow before the Lord.
That's right.
Beginning with your elites. You're going to start with your kings, man. Give me that again about the king is going to be our nurse and our ministers, man. You know, we're going to have you out there feeding our lions and shit, man. You know? Hey, Jonathan, my lions getting hungry, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All time the way you gonna be eating by that.
Yeah, that's too much. I'm gonna scratch my throat. If that and get one of them Hamites when our taskmaster get on your fucking head, hey man, get Jonathan's mind right.
Bubaka.
Get him right. Y'all gonna know the difference between us and these Hamites, man. All right, go ahead, bro.
Isaiah 60:10, and the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls.
So you heathens are gonna build up our kingdom the way we built up yours. You beat the shit out of the nation of Israel for fucking 500 years, man. You raped our women, you molested our boys, you turned them into an alphabet community, you turned them into a bunch of drug dealers. You stripped their language from them, and now you sit back and laugh at them. You the one created this problem. And you Negroes too damn stupid to see the big picture, man. You continue to allow him to exploit your ass, man. Make money off of your clown asses, man. And you just want to be a entertainer, man. That's it. I want to run up and down a basketball court, put my nuts all in the nigga face. I want to run up and down a football field and fuck a nigga, give a nigga a concussion. That's how you Negroes' mind work, man. I'll stand on the motherfucking corner and poison my own goddamn people. Trying to be a rapper or some shit. Them the only outlets so-called Negroes see. You know, and then those of you that do go to so-called college and all of that, man, you got this white man's foot so full of your ass, you don't even fucking matter.
You ain't even reality.
Because you just his fucking pick. You just as worse as these fucking so-called gangsters out here, thugs out here, man. What the fuck are you doing for the betterment of these people, man? You gotta be sober, right? You gotta be in your right mind to know what the hell you're against, to know what to look for, to know how to think, to not be taken advantage of, right? The so-called Negro wouldn't know that. You niggas like to be plugged up 25/8.
You gotta know what's going on. Where you at?
Every time you look at one of our people, nigga, dope the fuck up, looking crazy as a bitch, ready to kill one of us,
That
man.
shit around his mouth, he drew.
Right,
All
bro.
right.
God,
So when the Lord bring that destruction on y'all ass, man, we're gonna be clapping and we're gonna be drinking to this shit, man. 2/3 of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you're gonna be destroyed along with America, man.
that's right.
Okay? Go ahead, brother.
Right? And it says, and the king shall minister unto thee, for in my wrath I
So the
smote
word minister talking about serve
Yep.
or to being slave or to worship. Right? So all of your rulers are going to be forced to bow down to the Israelites when the one you ignorant called Jesus Christ comes back. You don't have to apologize for that transatlantic slave trade, Bill.
Come.
You're going to have to apologize for what you did to the North American Indians, Bill.
That's right.
That's a lot of lives that you took.
Blood on
And
his
you walk around this bitch like you innocent, man. That's a lot of blood on your hands, playboy. I'm just saying. You looking at us like we the bad guys out here. What the fuck are you gonna do about those untold millions of innocent lives that you have destroyed?
That's right.
We'll wait. Go ahead, bro. If you want to point the motherfucking finger, go look in the goddamn mirror. Or the reflection of one of these glasses in these buildings or something. Just take a chance to look at your motherfucking self. Go ahead, bro.
It says, for in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor have I had mercy on thee.
So we're at the end of the Lord's wrath, man. We're at the point where the Lord is about to turn these curses away from us, man. The Lord is about to lift these curses, right? He's about to take us out of these old slave ass positions, and overnight gonna turn us from a slave to a fucking God, man. A God.
Twinkling of an eye.
Fucking God, man. A king is an understatement, man. The Bible says we are God, children of the Most High, man. But we die like the sons of men, man. Because the Lord pissed off at us. Because we cursed. That's why you're on the level of these scum out here. That's why they can enslave you, lord over you. So the Lord had to show you the hard way. All right? Go ahead.
All right, it's Isaiah 16:11. Therefore thy gates shall be open continually. They shall not be shut day nor night.
Yeah, man. Y'all motherfuckers gonna be bringing so much tribute in there. Yeah, hey, man, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. Why I don't see no heathens bringing in no?
Yeah, you ain't working.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no.
This is straight.
Oh, hell no. You ain't working.
This is straight right there, man.
Woo! Go ahead. All right.
It says that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and that their kings may be brought.
That their kings may be what?
May be brought.
Okay. Bring them before me. And you got each one of you kings, all of your war crimes against the children of Israel, your hate crimes against these people, the Lord gonna bring it up on a hologram before the entire elect. And we're gonna be talking amongst each other. Y'all shot gonna look at his comrades like, what should I do with it? What y'all think? And some of the brothers that's in the group with y'all shot gonna be victims of these motherfuckers that got on trial. Y'all shot gonna be like, oh, but he the one that passed that law. That law, he's the one that signed the bill.
Hey, because we can't see on the screen who's actually doing it. You know, in these court in these house the bill these bills been passed in the house. We can actually see it, but I was not gonna make it known that they was the one that put this on you right here, like the other state. Put it on you. You the one did it. You got your child support. You got such a paper right
Remember
here.
you fucked up your rotator cuff?
Yeah.
That's this bitch right here. Yeah. He the one that told the old boys the job to make y'all do all this shit. That fucked you up. That fucked it up. So fuck this shit. Fuck both is right. Just like and make them work. Put them to work. Both of them up first. And put them to work.
And we gonna be biased just like y'all was. On 10 times more.
Right, brother. And that day y'all gonna seek death and not find it. Real talk, you ain't bitch. Hey,
He's not trying to jump off the way like that.
That's right,
this right here.
It says, for the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish.
So if you don't come and bow down, we're gonna kill you.
Like that, right?
Out the gate. The Bible gets straight to the point, man. If you don't serve the children of Israel, you get destroyed, man. Period. We're not gonna ask. We're telling you.
What you gonna do?
According to the Bible.
You can order.
That's right. Go ahead.
Yea, those nations shall be utterly wasted.
Utterly wasted. We're gonna hit you with them laser beams. We're gonna be melt bits. We're gonna be using all that right hand technology on you mother. Don't they use that left hand technology to fix us?
They do it all.
Huh?
Going there early.
Huh?
All the planes flying and shit.
Man, the Lord gonna unlock all that technology to his men.
Better you.
We already know it. We just in this list. I guess you call it this simulation or this chains of darkness that we in just for a little short season, man. But once we break up out of this shit, we going back to who we already have an identity already. We already got Hebrew names from the beginning of time. We already got an identity. It just give me that Ecclesiastes first chapter when it says there's no remembrance of former days. When you're born, you just rebooted, man. Okay, but when we get those spiritual bodies, you're gonna be instantly transformed to your celestial self, to the person you was from the dawn of time, ruling with y'all. Only this time, shit, ain't gonna be no more slavery to go through. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna be no more sin no more. You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna be the heavens and the earth to our discretion. Yeah. That's the only difference. Which one I asked?
No, remember the song.
Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes 1 and 11. There is no remembrance of former things. Neither shall there be any remembrance of things that are to come with those that shall come after.
Right, man. So basically, the law of white, when we're born, don't we have to be potty trained again? Don't you have to be taught to walk again? But yet we all believe in reincarnation, right? Right? So they go to show you you're rebooted every time. You start over every fucking time. Because if the Lord was to give you a continuation of every life cycle, you know how advanced you would fucking be.
Even how you hide on a low level.
You wouldn't have to be told you're an Israelite. We wouldn't even be in slavery. Okay? So the fact that, we gotta go through these particular cycles and stuff like that in the kingdom, man, that's gonna be it. We're gonna be that way forever. Ain't gonna be no more separation between man, I wish I could be back in the spirit world before I was in my mom's womb or after I died. Because before you were born and after you die, you go exactly to the same spot. You're the exact same person. You continue doing what you was doing, whatever you're doing, and it seemed like just an instant. You just like, damn, like birth and death in the spirit world. You get in that avatar, the avatar well, get back out of it. That's that individual, or what we call the spirit of that man, steps into this avatar. So that individual had an identity before the foundations of this earth, man. Okay? So before you were born, that same entity gets into that mom's womb and go through the whole reboot process, come out in the physical realm, learn how to walk, talk, poo-poo, all that good stuff like that. But it grows back into who he is. And when you die, right, you wake up to the same, you that same, and the process, what we call reincarnation, continues like that, man, every 3 to 4 generations. Go ahead, bro.
It's literally everything you just said. It's Wisdom of Solomon, the 7th chapter, and it says, "And in my mother's womb was fashioned to be in a flesh in a time of 10 months, being compacted in blood of the seed of man, and the pleasure that came with sleep.
Sex.
And when I was born, I drew in the common air and fell upon the earth, which is of like nature, and the first voice which I uttered was crying, and all others do."
As all others do. And when he came to the earth, he had to come through the womb. Right? But before he entered into the womb, he had an identity already. He just said, I had an understanding of what was going on and everything. Went into his mom's womb, and that's when the reboot happens. You know what I'm saying? Because these chains of darkness are limited. They don't have the abilities that the spirit, that the celestial have. So, you can hold so much celestially, but when you in these bodies, you cut off. You like, oh,
you feel it.
you're limited. Yeah. You know? But go ahead, bro.
I got that too. Slap. You got it.
Come on, bro. It says, I was nursed in swaddling clothes, and that was cared. For there is no king that had any other beginning of birth.
Right.
That's
right. For all what?
For all men have one entrance into the light, and the light going out.
Right. Same way you come in, same way you go out, man. You come from the spirit world, you go back to the spirit world. Period. And as a matter of fact, our existence is in the spirit realm way longer than it is in this realm. So whatever going on in the spirit realm is more really more significant than this shit that we see in this physical right now. Man. I'm trying to see what that's about. Now don't get it twisted. I want to physically eat. I want to physically you know, I want to physically I want to have the joys of the flesh in our kingdom. You fucking right. Hell to the end. And the joy that comes with sleep.
Come on,
rest. The joy that comes with sleep, right? That's sex, man. So we wanna experience all of that on the earth in the terrestrial form, but more importantly, we wanna go back to that celestial level, man, with the Heavenly Father. Think about it. On that level, we can go and literally be before the Heavenly Father Himself. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're trying to get to. And just imagine coming on the earth yesterday. You looking at humans, right? It's just to show you how high the men of the Lord gonna be in that day. Just imagine your ego. You on the earth, right? And in your mind, yesterday I was chilling with the Heavenly Father. And you looking at all these heathens. Just imagine what your ego, spiritual ego gonna be way
through
the roof to the house yesterday.
Look at you. Fucking look at you. Look at me. I wish you would. Fucking look at me.
You eyeballing me.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we can couple more.
All right, well, he read one I had one. He's at 12:72.
Go ahead. I was saying, but go ahead. I'm gonna wait after you. I'm gonna back you up.
It's Revelation 21, verse 3 and 4. It says, and I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of Yahweh Shah is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people.
Yeah, and guess what? That's in the kingdom. He's gonna literally and physically be here. Okay? Because we always talk about the house of David, but we talk about the Lord being with us, what? In the spirit of the Rakakudat, the spirit of the volume of the book. But this time, he's going to dwell with us. It says dwell with men, meaning he's going to physically be here. 10 toes, his feet are going to be standing on this earth. Okay? That way. Go ahead, bro.
It says, and they shall be his people, and Yahweh Shah himself.
So we're gonna be a kingdom again. We're gonna have our own style. Like when you look at different nations, they all got their own distinct look. We're gonna have our own distinct culture. You don't know our nation is set apart, man. Right? We're gonna have our own distinct. It's everything about it, man. You know?
Yes.
But y'all done divided and conquered us for so many years. It's hard to imagine an American, so-called black Nigerian being the same people. Because y'all divided us so goddamn long. Jamaicans, African Americans, Haitians. Y'all divided us so goddamn long. What if those people saw themselves as the same nation, man? You know? What if the people saw themselves as the same nation? Imagine playing any type of sports against this particular nation. It wouldn't be no Nigerian fighting against a Jamaican or a Jamaican racing up against an African American or a so-called African American dancing against a Haitian. It's gonna be us versus them. So y'all know how unfair that shit would be. So when the one you even call Jesus Christ comes back, he's gonna unite all of Israel, man. Right? It's gonna be one nation. All you motherfuckers gonna see that. There won't be no such thing as no Nigerian, Senegalese, Mauritania, Togo, Benin, Senegal. Can't leave Senegal out of there. You know? Go ahead.
Come on out. Yep. It says, and Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai himself shall be with them and be their power. And Yahweh Shai shall wipe away all their tears from their eyes, and there should be no more death.
So that means ain't gonna be no more sighing and crying. Like, why are we sighing and crying? Because we in a wicked ass society ruled by wicked, abominable people, man. All right? But in the kingdom, we're not gonna have a reason to cry. It says there shall be no more what?
Yeah. It says there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away.
Now, talking about the Israelites, right? Because we're gonna inflict great pain on you heathens, man. See what I'm saying? We're not gonna be putting that type of pain on, like for instance, let's say a brother was a 2/3 in one life, then he got destroyed in America. Not gonna say a brother, but let's say an Israelite was a 2/3, right? And he got destroyed on this side. Well, in the kingdom, he's gonna be righteous. So when he comes back to reincarnation, he's not gonna go through pain no more. He's not gonna go through suffering no more. He's not gonna go through none of those things. He's gonna be a ruler over you heathens. See what I'm saying? But his punishment, like a lot of you 2/3 that's getting killed now, that's your judgment. But the majority of you 2/3 is gonna get that thermonuclear missile. We'll finish it all out.
We and please have 3 and 9 go to that. It says, Reverend 21 through the latter part says, and he shall dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and Yahweh Shai himself shall be with them and be their power.
Say it again. Yahweh Shai shall what?
And Yahweh Shai shall dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and Yahweh Shai himself shall be with them.
Y'all hear that? You say the Lord himself. Not his spirit. Himself. He's gonna physically be with you. Do y'all know how that's gonna boost our ego?
I got the scripture backing the brother up.
Big brother, big tall, skyscraper walking around.
Standing right by.
Fucking wrong by the crazy with his stuff. Go ahead.
This Ezekiel 36 chapter 26 through the 28 verse. A new heart also will I give you.
Yeah, new mind, man.
And
a new understanding. Okay? Go ahead. Because we got it. But the rest of the nation is gonna get it in the kingdom. That's why the scripture call up the first fruit. We're out here trying to get y'all motherfuckers to snap into it, man. Okay, but when the Lord comes, you don't have no choice. The whole nation of Israel gonna be made right. Go ahead.
And a new spirit will I put within you, and I will take away the stony heart out of your flesh.
Yeah, the Lord's gonna remove those curses, man. The stony heart in our flesh represents those curses. Deuteronomy 28, 15 through 6 to 8, man. Okay? That's where all that ignorant and nigga shit come from. Ignorance and nigga shit. That's that stony heart, man. That's why you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are at the bottom. Okay? But the Lord is going to remove that curse. Read.
And I will give you a heart of flesh.
Right, man.
And I will put my spirit within you.
Right.
And cause you to walk in my statutes.
Right.
And ye shall keep my judgments and do them.
The Lord is already doing that now. The Lord is doing that through his prophets before he even get back. Okay? Go ahead. From beginning with the apostle, great millstone, all the way down to the least of us, man. We're rehearsing that right now as we speak. Right. Go ahead.
And ye shall dwell, this Ezekiel 36 and 28, like it. And ye shall dwell in the land that I gave to your fathers, and ye shall be my people, and I will be your power.
Right, man. How long, Lord? I hear you, Lord, but how long?
How long, Lord?
When, Lord? I ain't trying to rush it, Lord, but
Please, Lord.
Please.
Sign and grind, bro.
It's Revelation 19. I'll get straight to the point. And it says in 13, and he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood, and his name is called the Word of Yahweh. And the armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses, clothed in fine linen, white and clean. You like right there. Of course, he's gonna come with the actual, the host of heaven, gonna come with the angels. All right, but we're gonna be a part of that. All right, by the time these nations start getting conquered, we've been beamed up in the instant already. All right, and it says, and out of his mouth goes a sharp sword, that with it he should smite the nation. All right, that smite happening right now. We giving you judgment. All right, it's that spiritual sword right now, but let's turn to that literal sword now. Okay, they should smite the nation and rule them with a rod of iron. And he treadeth the winepress of the fierceness and wrath of almighty power. All right, so that's about to come in the near future. That's self-explanatory. Are you about to come and literally conquer the earth? All right, and Lord willing, we able to do it with him.
It says in Revelation 6 chapter about he going forth conquer. That's that white horse. Our shot. White horse represents power.
Yeah, he was making
He's making war. Make war. Right? Esau made war against us. Okay, going back to what the hell was talking about earlier. But having Jacob from a little baby to up to where he at right now with a fucking white image of a fucking cracker, man. Okay, that's how you made war with the saints. So in this time we're gonna make war on all levels with you fucking Edomites, man. Beginning with you first, top bank.
All right. So with that, hope this was an edifying lesson. We'll end it by facing the east, giving infinite honor and praise to you.
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Harakakadas.
Double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone, who rule and teach world peace and blessings to the hopeful and faithful elect across the four corners, living and preaching the truth to the best of their ability and sincerity. Shalom.
Shalom.
Bible ball.
Bible ball.
Yashalom.
Shalom.
Shalom, Mark Young.